Hi, my name is Jabran, and welcome once again to Action Reaction. I hope you guys are having a ball, a really good time. Well, I really wanted to mention a few people, actually quite a lot of them, who've been really applauding what I do, and that's what I need to keep going. And my heart goes out to them, and thank you everybody for your support and for your appreciation. It means a lot to me. Today's song Khaki Banda is again one of the recommendations. Actually, every song that I do is a recommendation. It goes without saying, because I do it for you guys. So Ahmed Jahanzeb and Umair Jaswal. Ahmed Jahanzeb, we heard the previous recitation as well. He has some exceptional tonal ranges that he goes with, and I've heard Umair Jaswal before, so I know he's a powerhouse. So this is a very nice blend of a duet, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, but just before that, let's hit the intro. Season 9. Yeah, such a cool shaker guy. What a touch, you know. Oh, such a beautiful melody.
खाकी बंदा करदा फिरे खुदाई लौला बैठा दुनिया नाल रब तो करे जुदाई
What a contrast.
चार दिना दाए मेला दुनिया फिर मटी दी भेरी पढ़ पढ़ किताबा इल्म दिया ना रख ले आई काजी मक्के मदीने घुम आया ते ना रख ले आई हाजी सतरंगी नादानी तेरी
What smooth vocals, Ahmed Jahanzeb. But the real hero right now, the beginning was Jaswal, you know? The way he looks stoned, but he's not, he's so involved. What a deep message. Such a beautiful change in algorithm. The poetry has so much depth and it's timeless, but the words are very simple to understand. आ दिल के रास्ते पे चल, पानी है, you're gonna perish away. And we can't get across our egos. What an orchestra, you know. Just keeps your adrenaline up. दिल के रास्ते पे चल और अपना रब ढूंढ.
खाकी बंदा, खाकी बंदा, खाकी बंदा, खाकी बंदा, कर रब दे.
What? What was this? Whoa. Okay. I need to calm down a bit. There's so much adrenaline, there's hyper bursting of emotions. This is why is it not that heard? Why is this song not so listened to? Why is it not as famous or as shared or as viral as any other great video? I just fail to understand. Okay, I could not frankly observe, and I can't dissect this song anymore. I think I'm not geared for it. From the very get-go, I got so involved in the poetry and the lyricism that it just connected to me instantaneously, and all this while my mind is so trying to disconnect with the material affairs of the world that I do not have an objective of this reaction anymore. I cannot give you 2 cents on what my take or understanding is, or what I like and what I don't. It is no longer about liking or disliking anymore. I think it's become purely about connectivity, and that's exactly what happened. I got so absorbed. Okay, the poetry is not complicated like what we have heard before in a lot of songs. You don't need to be so amazing at grammar and language to understand what it's saying. But the beauty is it's not shallow. It carries such a deep meaning and such a timeless meaning that you can take this message and apply it to people 1,000 years ago, and then you can take this message and apply it to this modern 21st century that we live in. And it gives you a remedy to a lot of problems on individual levels, on a bigger social spectrum, as a group, as a country, as a nation, and ultimately globally. The message apparently is quite simplified, but it plays around with your own nafs and ego. It is about self-centric approach, and the dilution of it is required. It is about materiality versus spirituality. It is about redefining our diluted concepts. It is about getting out of the indoctrinations of certain ideologies that are falsely crafted. And today's modern society, from what I understand, from psychological perspectives and sociological perspectives, is there is overload of information which causes this immense indoctrination to false ideologies, and our concepts become so distorted about life. Hence why we run into numerous problems that run very deep. Return back to your intuition. Return back to the original spirituality. Return back to the fundamentals of who we are. Recognizing that is what eliminates most problems now. This song, this track, takes you back to the basics of human existence. The prime and ultimate connection between the maker, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the man himself. I mean, I do not want to dissect these lyrics, but I'm just trying to give you a message that I understand and how I can use this message to my daily life, to things I do, things I see around myself, things that constitute the society and the social spectrum and the social space we live in, and the problems that I see. And this is the remedy. This is not a song. This is what gets you out of your jam. Too much for a message, right? And I know there'll be people who probably would not agree with me, but it's okay. We live in a era where everybody has freedom of speech, and rightfully everybody has freedom of expression. I am just telling you what I think. I'm just telling you from where I stand, what I perceive out of this, and what I see around myself. You may have a different circumstance, a set of circumstances around you, which may differ, and that's completely okay. As long as we are striving towards an outcome that is better than before, it addresses or remedies problems, and not and above all, it is not about an individual. It is beyond what I get out of it. It's for a larger interest of the community and society, and humanity above all. So you have to put down and address your ego and come to that purity of the human side that we all carry. Anyways, Ahmed Jahanzeb mesmerized me from the very beginning, and so did Umair. Umair has a very deep powerhouse, rich, bassy, heavier toned voice. He starts off high. I realized how deeply involved he was, and to perform such a track, I bet you can't do it without that level of commitment. And he gave us that from the beginning. He was so lost that he looked high or stoned. Sorry, excuse my language. I don't mean exactly what these words inflict or indicate, but it is essentially to point out that his level of involvement was so deep that he transcended into another space and time. He probably, before the track started, he probably had this immense connection with the maker in order to deliver this kind of a message. He felt what he was saying. It's not he's purely just singing. Ahmed Jahanzeb has this amazing style, and I tell you, a lot of people can hit high ranges. I'm not saying Ahmed Jahanzeb is unique because he can hit high ranges, but he is unique and special. He has his own pedestal to stand on, is because hitting high ranges is one thing. How smoothly do you get there is another. How much on point you are, how well can you hold those notes up there, and how long you're able to continue to manifest those notes up there without any distortion, and then how smoothly can you slide back into the lower notes or lower scales. And I mean, we all get fascinated with high notes, right? But the real thing is, does it have a quality of music, and does it have a quality of voice there as well? The textures, are they available or not? Does he get flat out on that? Does he with those high cries, is he able to captivate you? Is it soothing to your ear, or is it piercing? Is that necessary to do it at that point in time during the track, right? So does those words require emphasis? Is it meaningful to do it? So all these questions are the primary landscape or the foundation on which you will build the building of singing, right? And what I believe is, he does not do it unnecessarily. He doesn't do it to impress people with his singing capability. He does it because it is a requirement of a song at a certain place and a part, and he does it until it's necessary. And that's the beauty, and he knows that. So I am thrilled. I'm actually shocked inside. I am still rattling inside. I felt I wanted to cry to this. Musically, this was so brilliantly constructed. I mean, Coke Studio, none of these songs that I've reacted to or heard are any less than the other. They're different from the other, but they deliver the same level of experience, which is more than what you anticipate and expect. I mean, Coke Studio Pakistan, you singers, all the musicians, all the people of the crew and the set, the directors, the engineers, technicians. I mean, what marvelous minds, and what creative people. I'm in love with this song. Thank you for recommending it to me. But I'm sure there's more to come. So till next time, I will catch up with you soon. Bye bye.